A stitch and stop.
Let's go like this.
Okay. Start it again. A stitch in time saves 9.
One man's floor is another man's ceiling.
A bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush.
6 in one, half dozen in the other.
A baker's dozen, Bob.
I'm out.
What do they?
I don't know anymore.
What do these phrases mean? Did you guys grow up with these phrases? I don't know about you, but my grandma was like queen of the land of idioms and just threw around these phrases all the time. And if you are just jumping in and like, what are these two crazy people talking about? We are Chris and Megan Ria from No Small Life, and we are here with a vlog on 4 phrases that changed our marriage.
Changed it around.
Completely changed it around. 4 little phrases. You guys in? You ready to hear the 4 phrases? Let's jump in.
Number 1.
Number 1 is I'm sorry.
Ooh, so hard to say sometimes.
Ooh, man.
I don't want to say it all the time.
I want to say I'm sorry. And
some people literally can't say this, by the way.
That's true.
Like the words just can't physically come out of their mouths. I'm sorry.
And some people like me are chronic over apologizers and they're like, okay, I'm sorry. And it isn't legit. You know, they're just trying to shut down the conversation versus offering an honest apology. But a genuine I'm sorry while I'm looking my amazing husband in the eye, it can be a great starting point for changing the trajectory of a fight, of something that you just gotten into. So
yeah, because the thing is, we don't think the same all the times. So in a fight or when we're having a disagreement, we're just both trying to tell each other our sides and why we're right.
Right.
And sometimes you just need to stop and be like, listen.
Stop the crazy.
I hurt your feelings.
Right.
I don't need to logically explain all my points anymore.
Why you should not feel this way.
I'm sorry.
Right.
Let's move forward.
And it's a great launching point. So after I'm sorry, the second phrase that changed our relationship, oh man.
I was wrong. So hard to say.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Especially in our marriage when you believe, like, I'm not really wrong that much.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Did y'all hear that? It's documented on the YouTubes.
Which, hey, I'm sorry. I was wrong for saying that on YouTube. There you go. It works. It works.
So I'm sorry is one thing, right? But then when you take responsibility for your actions, for your words, and you say I was wrong, that is a whole nother level. And it's a perfect segue into the third one, which is, will you forgive me?
This is a big one. Yeah. Megan and I didn't always say this. No. We got good at saying I'm sorry. We got good at saying, okay, I was wrong about this. Mm-hmm. But the will you forgive me? Yeah. You're getting a person to respond and say, I will forgive you. We'll move forward from this. We won't continue to bring this up over and over and over and get historical about it and bring it into all of our future fights. I forgive you. Mm-hmm. Will you forgive me? I forgive you. I think it's a very important phrase in a marriage.
There's something about coming to each other in humility, and saying that just kind of, it levels the playing field again, right? It kind of puts that
restart.
Hits the restart. Thank
Come
you.
on,
That's
somebody.
what I was looking for. Helps you begin again. I'm sorry. I was wrong. Will you forgive me? And if forgiveness is something you struggle with, we totally understand that. Some things are easy to forgive, right? And then there are other very serious hurts that are hard to move forward from. And we actually have a blog post on, is it 6 ways? I think we can...
6 ways to ask for forgiveness and 6 ways to actually grant forgiveness. Because it's not as simple sometimes, especially if you've really been hurt, as just, do you forgive me? Yeah, sure, I forgive you. Let's move on. So we actually have 6 ways to ask, 6 ways to grant. That's in the notes.
Yeah, we'll put those
a link
the link down below. So those are the first 3 phrases, and the 4th phrase is actually, well, it's 2 phrases, sort of, because you're only going to use one probably. So, you know, and that's, I wish we had more, or I wish we had less of this in our relationship. Someone bring this blonde more coffee, please. Thank you.
I wish we had more. I wish we had less. These are things that we need to talk about in our relationships, because a lot of times people are so scared to hurt each other's feelings, so scared because they've gotten an unsafe reaction from someone by bringing something up. But it's okay to say, hey, I wish we went on more date nights. I wish, you picked up your clothes after you got out of the shower and put them in the laundromat. Right. I wish we didn't do this, as much as we're doing it. I wish we had more. I wish we had less.
And it's totally different than being accusatory and be like, you always leave your clothes on the floor. You never pick up after yourself. It's a way to be assertive without, like, hitting their character in a way.
Belittling them. Using extremes.
Yes.
So talk about what you wish you had more of or less of in your relationship. And then if your spouse brings that up, or a person in your relationship brings that up to you, don't get defensive. Don't be an unsafe place to talk to. Right. Just, okay, I hear you. I hear what you're saying, and let's try to work on that.
Yeah.
You said it to me the other day.
I did. Remind me.
I wish I had my cleaning buddy back a little bit. Because
I was missing my cleaning buddy. We kind of like to split up the chores around the house, and I was like, hey.
I wish I had my cleaning buddy. And I said, I didn't realize that I wasn't doing some of the things I need to do.
And let me tell you, phrasing it that way versus how, Megan 10 years ago would have phrased that, being passive aggressive or just, hitting his character, that would not have gotten the same result as, okay, yeah, let's engage in this together again and keep moving forward. Fight avoided, right? But desires were still communicated. So, yeah.
So that's what you got to do. 4 phrases that changed our marriage.
4 little phrases.
Put them into practice.
If there's a phrase that has changed your relationship, pop it down below in the comments. And as always, if you like what you hear on this little vlog, we come out with them every single week. Hit the subscribe button. We'd love to have you guys following along. We promise almost always, no, we promise always to be honest, a little funny, and hit you with some truth.
Maybe. We're an acquired taste sometimes. So get to know us and you'll find us funny in time.
All right, you guys, your life is not small. Enjoy your day and utilize one of these phrases this week with your marriage.